Every business exists in a state of constant motion. When economic conditions shift or a new rival appears, owners rely on a specific set of future targets to guide their daily choices. Without these targets, the day-to-day decisions of even a well-funded organization can find themselves spinning in circles, losing their focus. These are formally known as business objectives, the clearly defined targets that a business works towards in the future. Establishing these goals provides 4 distinct advantages. It gives managers and employees a clear time limit, aiding motivation. It provides a focal point for decisions, unites the business under shared goals, and offers a concrete way to measure performance over time. However, those targets are not universal. The specific objective a company chooses to prioritize reflects the particular challenges it is currently facing within the private sector. Private sector strategy generally revolves around 5 primary targets, each dictated by a company's specific stage of development and current market circumstances. The most immediate objective is survival. This is the goal of keeping a business operating and avoiding closure by earning just enough revenue to cover basic costs. This becomes the priority for brand new startups or companies navigating a severe economic recession or intense competition. Operating under a survival strategy has heavy limitations. Expansion plans are postponed, and investment in new products often stops entirely. Because there is very little or no profit, employee motivation can begin to decline, as the focus remains strictly on preventing failure. Once a business stabilizes, the focus shifts to profit. Profit is the surplus remaining after total costs have been subtracted from total revenue. This surplus provides finance for expansion, rewards owners for financial risks, and attracts new investors by selling additional shares. With consistent profit secured, an organization can pivot to a growth objective. This is a long-term aim to increase the physical size and total sales of the business over time. In this life cycle, survival maintains the company's existence, while profit provides the resources required to physically expand its footprint. A stable, growing business often moves towards an objective that measures success against the competition. This is known as market share, where the goal is to control a specific percentage of the total sales in an industry. Market share is calculated by dividing the business's sales by the total sales in that market. Securing a higher percentage grants significant leverage. Placing massive orders gives the company influence over its suppliers, while dominating the space provides more power when setting prices for customers. Companies capture this share through various methods, such as lowering prices to attract a wider customer base or expanding into entirely new distribution channels. However, not all organizations prioritize market dominance. A social enterprise pivots away from profit maximization to focus on meeting society's needs and improving the quality of life for others. You can see real-world examples here. The Linkage restaurant provides vocational training to street children, while FXB Myanmar teaches tailoring and woodworking to young people. These businesses still aim to make a profit, but that surplus is reinvested directly back into their social missions. Ultimately, an organization chooses between 2 paths: dominating its market to maximize returns, or dedicating its resources to serving its community. But these priorities are rarely permanent. Even a market leader enjoying record profits can be forced back into survival mode by a sudden shift. These shifts are driven by several factors: an economic recession, the arrival of disruptive new rivals, changes in government legislation, or a change in senior management can all force a company to reset its objectives. These environmental pressures are amplified by stakeholders. A stakeholder is any person or group with a direct interest in the performance and activities of the business, from internal owners and managers to external customers and the government. Objectives are often the result of compromise. As this illustration shows, managers deal with several groups simultaneously, and these stakeholders often have competing interests. These likely conflicts are outlined here. While owners may seek high profits, customers want well-designed products at reasonable prices. Similarly, an owner's objective of high profits might involve low-cost production methods that the local community opposes due to pollution or environmental damage. Successful organizations recognize that organizations are a moving target. They survive by finding a balance between the need for profit and the diverse, often conflicting demands of the people their business impacts.